fact that I did see the Poseidon Adventure.
Ah, my God.
I'm going to say, Fool.
What is wrong with you? There's
I know.
something wrong
When
with you.
I went to look for the Poseidon Adventure, 2 Poseidons came up. So the one Poseidon Adventure is with Gene Hackman.
Correct.
He drives a tugboat.
No.
Then it's the wrong Poseidon Adventure.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just the white person in you, bro. Can't deal with a tamale.
I can't eat that giardiniera that I gave to. I mean, I eat it, but it's once in a while because otherwise the next day.
That, by the way, is unbelievable. Hey, Gelindo said for us to try this with some chips. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. So we tried it, and he's very judgmental when it comes to food or anything. Dude, this is blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up real quick. And he was like, holy shit, this is delicious.
Right.
I'm like, he's like, bro, this is fresh? He's like, yeah, dude, his friends make it themselves. And
It's addicting, right?
It
Like
is.
once you start, you can't stop.
They make it, right?
Yeah, they make it in in the garage.
What's the name of this of the thing?
It's giardiniera.
And do they sell it?
No, it's a group of his friends. They go out and they pick the peppers, and then they go and they can the stuff,
Dude, they
and
should-
make the
They
giardiniera.
should sell that because it is delicious,
Right.
even if it's a small
Once
run.
they're all retired, I bet you they will start selling it. But they just wind up and they give it out.
When
to
do they
friends.
do that?
Picking the peppers?
Yeah. When do they? First of all, how long does it take to make that process?
They pick the peppers, so they'll pick a pack of peppers. They'll pick the peppers. I'm popping all over the place. They'll pick the peppers next week. Then it's just the day, the whole day. They'll from like I don't know if it's
How
from
many?
10 a.m. until 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. You got a group of I don't know if it's about 6 guys at least.
6 guys.
And they've got in the double car garage,
And they make an
they got
assembly
the
line?
table. Yeah, it's an assembly line. They got the tables out. The 2 guys are chopping, cleaning the peppers and cutting them. And somebody else is boiling.
This is a seasonal thing, though, right?
Yeah, every year
What's the season? Like, when is the prime season for this?
for picking the peppers.
Yeah, for doing this.
right now. Yeah.
So you're gonna get a jar soon.
I mean, I didn't break this out, but he sent me the big jar.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
I only want to break that out on special occasions
see.
because I don't use it enough. You open it up and you use that stuff right away, in a couple of weeks, and it's not an issue. But he's even, he goes through it pretty quick.
I would definitely be selling that.
They would have to go $25 a jar. In order for them to do that, or get a bigger, get the whole neighborhood involved in
And
making
start
it.
a whole what's it called again? What's the product called?
Giardiniera.
A giardiniera. You see, we don't know that. I've never heard of it.
Oh yeah, that's big in Chicago. That's what you put on your beef sandwiches and
See, people,
Pizza
Okay,
and-
we gotta start the show. Okay, it's not enough of your culture.
oh, of my privileged white culture.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh wait, is it this one? No. Never get this right.
God, you crack me up with this because
know.
I never use this crap anyways.
I know, but I like it.
It makes you.
Hey everybody! Thank you for tuning in to Yhea Foo Nah Foo. I'm your favorite fool, this fool.
And I'm Gelindo Fool.
That's right. What's going on, Gelindo? How are you?
It's another day that I woke up and I'm breathing. So
All right. You ready to do a little Yhea Foo Nah Foo?
yeah, fool.
Yhea Foo. All right.
I'm getting that down. Yeah, fool.
I see that you've been practicing.
Nah Foo.
There's a little.
You know what? It's the Nah Foo that.
It's the Nah Foo.
It sounds like it's coming out like nacho. Nah Foo.
Nah, it's gotta be a little like nah, like.
Sir, what would you like with your burrito? A side of Nah Foo.
That's about right. That's what you want in life. Just a little side.
A side of Nah Foo.
Just a little side of it. You're gonna need a bunch of it. Just a little will do you.
I had a lot of Nah Foo this morning. on my phone with a bunch of text messages. I'm like, nah, Foo.
Nah.
Not engaging on that, man. Not engaging on that.
On the novel. So, before we get into your text messages, I wanted to catch everyone up on the fact that I did see the Poseidon Adventure.
Ah, my God. Do you think it's
I'm going to say first, Yhea Foo or Nah Foo?
Oh, Yhea Foo.
I'm going to say Foo.
Eh?
Foo. Like, maybe you want like there's a little question mark to it.
What is wrong with you? There's something wrong with you.
I know. Me and my wife sat there and she was all excited because she's like, "Oh, this is a Gelindo pic." When I put it on, because she was like, "Oh, this is what you were talking about.
Yeah,
we're gonna watch one of the Gelindo pics." I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna watch the one that he gave me the homework assignment that I."
Did you watch it from the beginning?
I watched it from the very beginning. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the parts that I loved. I loved the fact that you're right, no CGI. I love the part that it was all real water, and that I, as a production person, I know what it took to just be out there.
And those sets on gimbals.
Sets, yes, on gimbals and rocking back. That wasn't the camera. I understand that was real set.
That was the real deal.
That was the real deal of it moving. I get all of that. That was I said, hey, those are the parts I love.
Well, then what? I don't understand how you could even go then and hate anything. The story
hate is such a big word.
Well, that's what you're telling me. I hate it.
I hate it. I said
you haven't said you hate it yet. I'm already projecting. That's what you're going to go and say.
You're the one that's taking it a little bit harsh here.
Because I love that movie.
I get it. I could tell you. I like Gene Hackman, a young Gene Hackman. Which, by the way, the other thing I noticed: how old were those actors? Were they like my age right now, or were they older?
Yeah, they were your age.
They look a lot older.
Yeah, well, all the actors did back then.
Or maybe I'm just not looking at the mirror at the quite angle. I'm really that old.
No, they looked older. Well, as a kid, all the actors always seemed
Gene
older.
Hackman looks.
He looked like Gene Hackman does today.
Yeah,
yes.
It could easily be Gene Hackman 10 years ago.
Same thing with Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah,
right before he passed away, he still looked the same as he did in the Poseidon Adventure.
Yes, and that's the bald guy, right? Is that the bald guy?
Rogo, the one that was always fighting with Gene Hackman.
Okay, yeah, that guy. Okay, so
he fell down the shaft. It blew up. Or do you want to make something more out of it?
So here's I'm gonna go with the bad guy. I don't know who played the bad guy, but he was bald.
The bad guy.
He was the typical 1970.
Oh, the one that owned the ship that was in charge
the. Are we watching the same? Okay, so here's the other part. When I went to look for the Poseidon Adventure, 2 Poseidons came up. The one Poseidon Adventure is with Gene Hackman.
Correct.
He drives a tugboat.
No.
Then it's the wrong Poseidon Adventure.
Oh my God. Did you watch the sequel?
I watched the sequel.
Was Sally Field in there?
Yes!
Oh, what a Gelindo! You're such a Gelindo! Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Oh my God!
I wasted 2 hours of my life watching the sequel.
I think I barely saw that one once because I was such a big fan. I'm like, oh, the Poseidon Adventure 2, it's gotta be good. No! With Telly Savalas. That's who you're talking about, the bald guy, Telly Savalas.
Dude, when I saw him, I was like, oh my God, dude. If there's ever been a cartoon character, I'm not supposed to know this is a bad guy. I'm like, dude, you are. When you look up bad guys, how you're supposed to look, that's him.
You can go and have this discussion all you want. I have no idea what you're talking about because that's not the movie. I don't know that movie.
Oh, well,
So you didn't see.
I didn't. I was waiting this whole time. This whole time I was waiting. I was hoping for a flashback. I was like, oh, sooner or later we gotta find out how this happened. And we never find out how it happened. Which only led me with more frustration. I'm like, so what the fuck am I watching?
Oh my gosh! Carol's going, oh, yeah, I'm sure knows how to pick them. Are you sure he goes and picks out gems? Yes, I stand by. I stand by my statement.
All right.
I do pick out good old classics.
Listen,
oh my God. That's like me going, yeah, go home and watch Smokey and the Bandit, and you come back and watch Smokey and the Bandit 2.
Yeah, it's something.
And you don't watch Smokey and the Bandit 2. You just Smokey and the Bandit. That's it. There's no 2, 3.
Well, hey,
I mean, there is, but you don't watch it.
You said the Poseidon Adventure.
Correct.
And
the Poseidon Adventure.
And that's
not
exactly
part 2.
Well, I didn't know there was a part 2. You never said there was 2 parts. To this.
I will lend you my DVD, so there's no F-ups in your household. Do you have a DVD player, or you don't? Okay. Because it does it work? Because I can replace the optical drive.
It works. It works. I will say that the only part of the Poseidon 2, just because I watched it.
He's still going to go and give his review on a piece of shit film. Go ahead.
The only part that I was like, wow, what's her name was a dime.
Sally Fields?
Sally Fields was a piece, was a dime piece. She was where I was like, hey, Gidget's got it going on.
Don't know what a dime piece is, but all right. I'm assuming that it's like a tall glass of water, even though she's short.
Yeah, she's like a little firecracker. I was like, oh wow, I completely forgot.
Have you ever seen Smokey and the Bandit?
She's in that too. That's right.
You've never seen Smokey and the Bandit?
Not completely, no.
My God. See, you don't even know what I'm talking about when I do my God.
I don't. I only know, you want to know how the only way I know it? Because I saw the trailer. So I saw the trailer. Listen, I saw the
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Listen to this. This gets worse because he saw the original Poseidon Adventure trailer by Irwin Allen, and then he goes and watches the sequel.
So in the beginning of the sequel, it starts.
You are the epitome of a Gelindo. That was a Gelindo move.
So classic Gelindo.
That's classic Gelindo. That is going into the Hall of Fame. When I get back to Chicago and I share this with my friends,
you're gonna be like, "Oh, this Gelindo!
What a Gelindo!"
Yeah, that's exactly how I watched. I watched the trailer and I was like, "Okay, so
looks good.
This looks extremely intriguing." And in the beginning of the Poseidon Adventure 2, there's a storm, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I know where we're going. I kind of feel where we're going." And then we get to the ship, and I'm like, "Okay." It's gonna. I see that maybe there's gonna be
gonna flip the ship back over side.
I'm assuming they're gonna tell tales of, and we're gonna see, like what happened. That's where I'm assuming that this is. So that's my assumption,
right?
That I'm thinking they're gonna tell tales as to how this happened.
I want to call your wife right now so badly.
Instead, I'm like,
it turned into Hurricane Hillary.
Yes, very quickly, it turned into Hurricane Hillary. Where I was like, the only thing keeping me from not changing this is Sally Fields.
Oh my gosh,
it's the only thing.
I almost want to end it right here. That's the show right there. We're done.
So that's my Yhea Foo Nah Foo Poseidon Adventure 2. People, tune in because I now have to watch Poseidon Adventure 1.
I will give him the DVD, so there's no issue of what show or movie he's watching.
Yeah, that was a tough.
My gosh. Okay.
I don't know what I learned from that. Like I didn't. Like I said, the only thing I grasped was the fact that it was shot in real water. And I will add that it reminded me of Universal ride The Earthquake. Now, all you kids out there, back in
it's still there. Is it
still there?
Oh yeah.
Is The Earthquake still there?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. Then sorry, I haven't been there in a while, so I don't know. I thought they changed it to King Kong.
And somebody who was with their home Betamax shooting that ride of The Earthquake and all the water coming down the stairs and stuff in the subway.
Yes.
And then when this last hurricane happened, somebody posted that saying, "Oh, this is happening in LA" on Twitter. And a bunch of Gelindos are going, "Oh my gosh, see, look at that.
It's finally happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. LA's finally crushing."
And then somebody had a post back, that's Universal Studios earthquake attraction.
You out there.
You Gelindos.
You Gelindos out there hoping. So that's all I gotta say on the Poseidon. Yhea Foo Nah Foo. Like I said, Poseidon Adventure 2, I'm gonna give it a Nah Foo. Yeah, on Sally.
Oh.
Right? Am I saying her name right?
Yeah, Sally.
Yeah. On Sally. Sally Fields. Yeah. I'm going to give it up for Sally Fields.
The original flying nun.
Yeah. Oh, she was.
Oh, yeah. She was first Gidget.
Yeah.
And then she had a TV series where she was a nun and she had the ability to fly.
Did you people know that? I need to know how many of you knew this.
And she was the flying nun. And so, and there was a Latino actor that was the kind of like the love interest, but she couldn't have a love interest because she was a nun.
And he's Latino, so it makes it even more prevalent during 1970.
Her name was Sister Petrel.
Sister Petrel.
Sister Petrel.
All right.
Yes, and so she would go and fly around. Anyways, yeah.
You have a Yhea Foo Nah Foo?
Yes, I do. I have the Yhea Foo Nah Foo of this topic of gym protocol.
Oh, protocol. Oh.
If you belong to a gym.
I'm going to...
Yhea Foo Nah Foo.
I'm going to say, well, I'm for gym ethics, but... Nah Foo, because I stopped going to that. I don't do that.
So when you say Nah Foo, that means you don't want to talk about it?
No, I want to talk about it. But I'm curious because I haven't been to the gym like a working.
All right, you got to do a little clarification here with this show of yours.
All right. Listen,
Yhea Foo Nah Foo.
Yhea Foo Nah Foo.
I thought
you're gonna say Yhea Foo. I'm talking about this. I'm gonna say Nah Foo. I'm not.
You don't need to, but you will.
No. I'm not well versed. I don't understand what you want to talk about. I don't see where educate me. Nah Foo. I don't know anything about this. Because in generality, I don't, because I work out at home.
Got it. I've been going to the gym for years, and so I belong to different gyms. So I know from 24-Hour Fitness, LA Fitness, Planet Fitness,
Bally's.
It's all the same meatheads.
Okay.
All right.
Bunch of dude bros.
These people, and I'm one of them. I mean, I'm one of them that goes to the gym. One thing, it's universal. Every gym, okay? And there's dumbbells. And these dumbbells, you put them on a rack.
Yes.
And on those racks, they've got numbers.
Yes.
And the numbers correspond with the dumbbells.
Okay.
So if I pick up a set of 5-pound dumbbells and I use them, where should I put them when I'm done?
Back on the rack.
Right, but where on the rack?
Where it says 5 pounds.
Right. Doesn't that seem simple?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that doesn't happen. Can't happen at the gym.
Where's the staff?
The staff? Why is the staff got it? You picked it up. There's an empty spot there from where you got it. Instead, they wind up going, oh, I'm at the gym, but I'm so lazy, I can't carry the weights back to where they belong. It's just as bad as the Gelindo out there driving around in the gym parking lot trying to get a parking space right in front. It's like...
This is happening?
Yeah. And it's like, dude... You're coming to the gym to work out. Park as far away as you can. Get the extra steps in.
And so these things bother you.
Oh, they bug me. They bug me. I'll go and because I'll warm up. So I'll start out with 5 pound, then 10, 15, so on, and I'll grab the 5-pounders, and then I go to where the 5-pounders are, and there's usually like 90 pounds, because it's the 90-pounders are usually, for some reason at this gym, up on the top rack. It's a 2-tier rack, so it's up on the top rack, and I'll take those 90-pounders, I'll pick them up, and I'll toss them underneath the rack. So you got to go and dig for them, because I never used the 90-pounders.
So you're also contributing to the problem?
No, I'm not contributing to the problem. I'm punishing. There's a difference. And then I put the 5-pounders there. And then when I use the 10, same thing. And I'll go and I'll make sure I put them back where they belong. And whatever's there, it gets put down on the ground.
By the way, how is it on the treadmill? Because I had problems on the treadmill and on the Stairmaster. All these things are the reasons why I stopped.
I don't have any issues there.
No, not the guy.
That, or this was the killer over at Planet Fitness. There would be this dude. I was there for 3 years, and he treated it like it was his own personal gym. So he would be over by where the cable machine was with a bench, an inclined bench, 6 sets of dumbbells, and an easy bar.
Oh, my God.
The place is packed, and it's like, dude, have some self-awareness here. You don't own this. I get it that maybe you've got 2 sets of dumbbells because you might be doing a superset. But once you go over 2 sets and you're at 3 and 4, it's just like you're the most inconsiderate piece of shit.
I would think that would bother you even more would be like the people filming themselves working out.
I don't run into that too.
You don't? Okay.
I don't. But and then on top of that, then where I live, there's a gym. It's a CrossFit gym, right?
Okay.
And they're just about 3 houses down. And these guys, what they do is they go and they pick up the weights and they drop the weights.
And you put them down.
No, they don't put them down. They pick up the weights and then they drop them. I watch them. I walk by there. I'm going, how is there this much noise coming out of a gym? And you go over there and they're picking the weights up and they lift them up over their head and then they drop the weights.
They just let it go.
They just let it go. That's their workout. And then I see the owner of the gym and I go, okay, that explains things. He's no Adonis. So I'm going, all right, I don't think this guy really knows a whole lot about working out or nutrition. I'm going to go and join a different gym. But I see these people, and that's what they do. They pick up, there's a lot of picking up weights and dropping the weights.
No counter, like bringing it down, control. No, just get it up there and drop it. All those things that you've mentioned.
But wait,
there's more?
But wait, there's more. And here's the thing with the gym that's dropping the weights. Any gym that you go in the entire country
you can't do
or
that.
Around the world, they've got signs up there. Do not drop the weights.
Yeah.
Right? Also, hey, this is a neighborhood. Wouldn't you be like wanting to be a good neighbor? Hey, let's not disturb the neighbors. There's a bar that's right next door to it that has live music pretty much every night. They're quieter than the gym, and it makes me nuts. And I've reached out to the city. We've talked to them. Nothing. Can't do nothing. There's nothing we can do. Sorry. It's out of our hands. He pays taxes, and you pay taxes, but obviously he pays more. His interest is more important than ours. We're not allowed to have a quiet. I can't open up my windows and just relax and read a book. God forbid. God forbid.
So, all those reasons that you've brought up, are the reasons why I've stopped. I stopped a long time ago going to the gym because I stopped. I hate it. Nothing more than I hate it. Like, hey man, you just got on the machine, or you just picked up the weight. Hey man, how many more sets you got? I just started. Oh, okay. Can I work in with you?
No, you slimy bastard, because there's COVID. Also, and here's the other thing. I'm jumping right in. I got ringworm from the gym. But go ahead. Sorry.
All that is the reason why I was just like, you know what? How much is it to just work out at home? Because I'm at the age where I'm not trying to get bigger. I'm just trying to maintain.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe get a little definition. That doesn't require massive amounts of weight.
Correct.
That only requires, an X amount, And I was like, how much is that going to cost me? And once I did the math in comparison to what I was paying at the gym, I was like, yeah, no, I don't have to deal with the douchebaggery or, the dude bro on the roids.
Right. But do you find yourself, because you do that, are you able to be consistent?
Yes. I work out and I get like a rush out of it. I took that extra money, the money that I was using, and then I put it towards kickboxing. I couldn't see myself going back and dealing with people.
That's because you're a girly man. Oh, look at those muscles. Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's no way I'm dealing with the guy who's...
You probably can't even pick up a can of soup.
There's between you and Ace, who tells me his gym horror stories, and I'm like, is this an epidemic that's happening out there in the gym world that I'm not aware of, where people have lost a sense of...
there's zero community there.
Yeah, I don't understand. I think here's a question. Do you think the douchebaggery went up because of steroids? You know how steroids is now just one of the use?
No.
No, it's always been this way.
It's just being inconsiderate. If you can explain to me how the hell you can pick up something from a rack and use it and then not return it to where it belongs.
I can't explain any of it. I can't explain why would you want to film yourself in a public gym with other people. I can't explain that.
The only reason I can see that is because you're an influencer.
Oh, come on.
Or you really do care about your form, so you don't want to be I'm being the devil's advocate here. You don't want to be looking into a mirror when, say, you're doing triceps or push downs, because you're not supposed to be turning your head looking at the mirror. You're supposed to be in correct form. That's all.
Are we all trying to get that perfect tricep? Are we?
Hey, listen. Some of the douchebaggery, the way I see some of these guys working out, I'm just like, what? I don't even know what exercise you're doing.
Yeah. Well, For all you that are going out there to the gym, remember Gelindo here. Put the 5 pounds back, guys.
Yeah, put the 5 pounds back. And I'll end it with this. I'm also an old curmudgeon. I admit that. I'm getting to that point where everything bugs the hell out of me.
We can hear it. We can hear it right now.
Because it's bullshit. That's why. Because the whole time since I was a younger man and I was going to the gym and working out, I always put my weights back. Maybe it's the upbringing that I had. That could be it too. Maybe these shitheads, their mommies went around and picked up and put all their toys away for them.
It doesn't seem.
It's gonna stop. Is what I'm saying. It's bullshit.
So that's the Yhea Foo Nah Foo on the gym ethics. Do you feel better? Do you feel like maybe they heard you? Maybe it wasn't just yelling into the ether. Maybe something's gonna happen, Gelindo. Maybe from here,
nothing is going to happen. Zero, zilch, nada.
Maybe from here, it will be different.
No. What do you got?
What do I got?
Well, talk to me.
I'm gonna give you. I want to talk about. I want to say Yhea Foo Nah Foo to friends.
I have to respond with a Yhea Foo because I don't know if I completely understand this Yhea Foo Nah Foo, but you've already explained it. Let's just keep moving forward.
Moving forward here.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yhea Foo
with.
Okay. Sorry.
Yhea Foo. Yeah. Any friends dynamics?
I do. I don't know if I should.
You can tread lightly. You don't have to go deep into the pool. Why don't we stick to the kiddie portion? You know, where it's only like 3 feet.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll try because you're aware of it. You can help me navigate into the kids pool.
All right, let's get in here. Let's get in the pool.
So there's somebody I've been struggling to
connect with
and we were always really close.
Okay.
And so I decided, let me communicate. Not that I was ignoring them, but I just was not engaging because it would just always be a conflict.
And then I was kind of like trying to
and so you were giving me, you're going, well, try this, try that.
And all these roads have led to nowhere but the conflict. Zone.
Yeah. I can go and have a conversation with you. We can discuss about whether or not giving aid to Ukraine is good or bad. Right. Just based on the merits of the information.
Right. I mean, and not take it personal whether someone agrees with you or not.
Right.
Because in reality, it doesn't affect your well-being or what I think of you as a person or how you are as a person. Some thought about some policy or some worldview that we. Let's be honest. Any of us that think that we know anything about any of these hot issue topics, we know nothing.
Right. No. We've got our opinion. You try and go and do research. You try and find out the truth as much as possible. Unless
you're in the room, you don't know.
And so when somebody goes and tells me something that I feel is not correct or it doesn't sound right, and I can then question them about where are you getting your information from? That's all. I just want to know where this is coming from because I am not steeped in this topic. It just doesn't sound rational or right, what you're telling me.
Yeah. I think that, we were talking a while ago as far as YouTube goes, and we were saying all the good that it's done, right? Like all the information freedom that we have about, finding out how to change a cluster or how to do a podcast or how to do all these amazing things. And then we didn't dive into the darkness of that, which is believing the earth is flat or people believing X, Y, and Z.
Conspiracy after conspiracy that can be on there that has 54 followers. Somebody just goes and watches that and goes, oh, yeah, I saw it. It's true.
I couldn't imagine trying to pull them into like a sense of like family, community. Like, let's not discuss end times. Let's not discuss the failures of policy or any of that. Why don't we discuss what's going on with your kid? What's going on with your grandkid? What's going on with your life? How is work going? How are you dealing with your health?
Nope.
To me, those issues are by far way more important as to who you are as a person than what you believe whether one policy or the other policy is right.
Right. And by me saying, hey, I'm able to go and have conversations and communicate in a relationship with other friends, but not you. And then the response is, that's because all of you don't know what's going on. And they don't have the ability to see that there's one common denominator here.
Outside looking in, it just sounds like it might be like someone that's trying to get some validation. Like, I've put all this work into all this research, and I'm showing it to you, and all you're doing is poo-pooing on it every single time.
I understand that, but I'm not going to validate something that is not, in my opinion, factual.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, like, with those normally, but this is normally, I know this is an abnormal situation. Normally, I bring a third party in. But here's the key. It's gotta be someone of authority, some credential behind their name. You know what I mean? Like a PhD, a doctor that is just happens to be random, that you just happen to know, that you're like, hey, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh, because I've noticed my own family members, I'll bring it up with my wife. I'll say, hey, I think my daughter needs this, this, and that, and I think that we should put her in this kind of educational program. We should do this. And I'll get the eye roll or, yeah, whatever. And then 2 weeks later, she sees a YouTube video or something that says exactly the same thing I said. And then she'll be like, hey, we should totally do that. I just told you that. She's like, yeah, but kind of like, yeah, but it's coming from you. It's totally different. In fact, I think that when my wife hears ideas coming from here, and they're my ideas, but she hears a podcast, she listens to them more than when she hears me in person. Isn't that right, Carol? Isn't that right, honey? Right now, you're like, oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's true. I listen to you more when you're
because it's coming out of that magic machine.
It's coming out of that magic machine.
And nothing but truth comes out of there.
Exactly. Oh, there's got to be, you sound like you know something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, suddenly there's authority. And even though it's the same person in the kitchen.
Right.
And she'll just completely be like, yeah.
Let me see what they're saying on Yhea Foo Nah Foo before I answer you on that.
Before I agree with those things.
Oh, yeah.
It might be that, but I don't know how I feel for you, because I know you've been trying to connect with this person again, and it's difficult.
There's nowhere to go without stepping on a landmine. None. I can't even discuss the weather, because it goes right back. You go into this tailspin.
The only thing left, right? This is the last fig leaf, kind of like they say, right? It would be, we went with the agreement, and that wasn't coming through. And so now I would go, and I definitely wouldn't engage in an argument, because there's no point, because you're not going to find common ground.
Right. I told them that. I said, here, whenever we discuss politics, religion, YouTube, influencers, social media, every time it goes into a tailspin. So let's not discuss that. Let's just discuss, life. But I put it into, let's discuss, latest movies and
culture.
Music. Yeah, culture. And that went into a tailspin. And I went, I'm done. You don't want to.
I think that the next time that you get the sermon on the text, all you got to tell her is and this is the way I would answer. I would say, I just want to let you know that I love you, I miss you, and I wish you well.
Okay.
And then tell her and be like, I really mean it, and then just send every single time, because it is probably to me, it just sounds like whenever someone is being so trying to drive for conflict, you're just striving for conflict. Like, that's what you're striving for. You're striving to get conflict on the other end.
Yeah, but they say that that's not what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, but that's what they're doing. And so when someone is striving for conflict so much, I have found that it's because they're looking for validation. They're looking for someone to not just agree with them, but it's almost like to change your mind.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. But also, they have the goldfish syndrome.
Explain.
A goldfish has a 1 second memory, 5 seconds of memory?
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah. A goldfish doesn't know that it's been swimming around in a bowl for...
Really?
So
like Dory?
Yes. Well, Dory is not a goldfish.
It's not a goldfish, but that's kind of like...
But yeah, that was on and I'm getting, again... Don't quote me on this. I'm getting all my. This is from
YouTube.
It's from Ted Lasso.
Okay, Ted Lasso.
And he goes, "Be a goldfish." And what's that mean? Oh, just because instead of having this resentment, just be a goldfish and you forget things that happened 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And that's what this person has. It's like a goldfish. You just get through cussing me out about a whole bunch of stuff, and then you turn around as if you didn't just go and talk. You don't even want to discuss that. You're pretending that it didn't even happen, and you want to move forward and continue to bombard me with things that I just said. This, and you even acknowledge as being something that causes chaos between the two of us.
Yeah.
So I just throw my hands up. I go, I have to tap out because it's for my mental health.
Yeah. For your mental health, it is not right for you to be like.
And I apologize if you're listening to this and you're going, what are they talking about? It's just that I don't want to go into specifics.
We're sticking to the kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Sticking to the kiddie pool.
I just don't.
Sticking to the kiddie pool.
Yeah.
You don't gotta go further than this.
Okay.
It's okay. You feel it's safe here. It's safe here.
All right.
It's safe here. You're okay. You're okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I want it to be interesting for people listening, not going, what the hell are they talking about?
The editors, if he hears this and he's like, you know what, dude, this is uninteresting even to me. he'll cut it out.
Right.
I hear the editors kind of like cutthroat to us at the same time.
Oh yeah. He'll cut stuff out.
So anything else? Do you have anything else?
Yes, but it's a small little thing.
Okay.
Yhea Foo Nah Foo.
Yhea Foo.
What have you done to make a little bit better out in the world?
Oh my God,
Just one little thing. It could be you recycled. I recycled this week. I carpooled. I ate less cow.
I didn't do any of those things, man.
So you're like my daughter's future with the planet. I don't give two crapolas about.
Nah, fool.
Hey, listen, we had a good run, and that's all that matters. Yeah, I saw all the flooding happening in Greece. But I don't care.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
My daughter's gonna. I'm showing her all those movies about the apocalypse now, so that when it happens, she's not like going, "What's going on?"
Listen, man. Listen, I'm just a fool out here trying to just hold it.
Dad,
together.
why do I gotta watch Mad Max again? I'm preparing you, honey. There's not going to be any gasoline left.
Just how my father helped me watch The Godfather 1 and 2 back to back. I'm going to give you the knowledge for it.
You're going to watch Mad Max.
Thunderdome.
You're going to watch all of them. You're going to be prepared for this apocalypse. In fact, we're going to run through a couple of exercises. Here's a hubcap. Now get the gasoline out of the car.
In fact, I'm going to leave you out there in the desert once you make it back here.
Right.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but
you did nothing.
I did. If anything, I added.
Oh, you added to the.
I added to it in the sense that I ate a lot of cow.
Okay.
I ate a lot of cow.
All right.
I mean, you were there.
I was there, and I contributed as well.
I said, bring all the animals. We're killing them all.
Yeah.
We're killing all the animals.
Do you want to know what I did to make things a little bit less?
Sure.
They're not. It's nothing big, though.
Sure,
it's nothing big. Well, here's and I think that it's got to be just. You can't do everything. You're not going to change everything.
Okay.
But I think that maybe it's just for me, but before I used to I would start up my truck before I'd go out into the world, and I would let the engine kind of warm up a bit, and tie on my shoes and stuff like that. And now I don't do that. I just give it a quick, start, and then let the oil pressure real quick, and then I take off. I don't let it just keep on running. Oh, let me run in the house and do something. Or if I get someplace and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing, I don't leave the car running with the AC on. I turn it off. Just little things like that. I know it doesn't really even make a difference, but
okay. So that's what you did.
That was my little thing.
That's how.
Like I said, it's a small.
Listen, that's how you.
Oh, and I haven't been using any bottled water. I just drink it straight out of the tap. You know why? Because when I was a kid, I used to drink it straight off the hose, out in the backyard, anybody's yard. Just drink the water. No filter, nothing. And look at me, I'm fine.
You see, look at this. And you know what that sounds like? In the words of my brother, you know what that sounds like?
that I'm better than you.
You think you're better than me?
I know I'm better than you. When it comes to greenhouse gas emissions, for sure.
You were there too, eating the animals, consuming the beef. I didn't want to insult. I didn't want to insult the owner of the house when I walked into the backyard. I don't know no white people. I didn't hear any complaints when it came to piles of beef on your plate. You weren't there.
You didn't hear me complaining about the carrot cake either. All the carrots that died for that cake.
I didn't hear anything then. You were then
what am I gonna,
amongst us.
What am I going to do? Am I going to bring a bucket of tofu with me? Hey, can you toss this on the grill while you're cooking? I get bitch slapped in a second. Get the hell out of here with that tofu.
So, that's going to conclude our Yhea Foo Nah Foo. I think we did good. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like I got a lot off my chest.
Yeah.
You feel... I mean, the best part of this whole thing was the fact that you're such a Gelindo that you watch the sequel to the Poseidon Adventure, which could possibly be a worse sequel than Smokey and the Bandit 2, which is one of the worst sequels.
Not recommend you watching the Poseidon Adventure 2. I don't know about Poseidon Adventure 1, but you know what? You know what? It is exactly how it would be, because this is where I would say, I didn't get to see what happened to the boat. If this movie was made today, they would start in the Poseidon Adventure 2, and then they would say, watch the the prequel. And so I just kind of did it the way that I've been programmed to do it.
You know what? You're so full of shit. Because you all say nowadays you have to start the movie in the second act. And
I am starting in the second act.
No, you're starting in the second movie.
I moved past the second act,
baby. But Poseidon Adventure 2 doesn't start in the second act. That thing moves slower than molasses.
Oh, that was horrible.
Oh, my God.
Horrible.
Okay, but wait, just one other quick thing.
Yes.
I want to put this out into the universe.
Put it out there in the universe.
If you want something that makes you feel optimistic, you want to feel like, just love for other strangers.
Yes, Paul.
There's a show on Netflix called One Piece.
One Piece,
and it's based on an anime show, cartoon, and it's live action, and it is done. It's done really well because of. It has CGI in it, but it's used in a way so that tasteful? It's not. Yeah, it's tasteful. It's not pulling you out. But the lead character in it,
One Piece.
No, he's not. That's the
name of the show.
That's the name of the show. But it's just you feel good. It's just like it gives you. It's hopeful. It gives you hope.
Hope.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
And that's how. And you. At the end of the day,
me Mad Max, and now you leave me with hopeful.
At the end of the day, you go and put that on, and you just like and it's in action, but it's hopeful. So and we're getting paid nothing. We're getting paid nothing.
Well, I mean, the $20 is coming, Gelindo.
Right. Stop. Right. I'm just saying that we're not getting paid. That I'm saying that I think it's a really. I like the show. If you want to feel
kind
good,
of like the Poseidon.
Yeah, the Poseidon Adventure. You'll see.
Part 2. We'll watch both. I'll watch both.
And I'll try to get to The Shining.
And you'll try to get to Poseidon Adventure 2.
I'm not doing Poseidon Adventure 2. No.
All right, folks. Peace out.
Later.